Okay, so I just want to warn you in advance that this video does not have a script, and I won't add a script for this. This is basically everything will be off the top of my head, and this is purely based off my own opinion and experiences. If you disagree, please click off. And also, if you don't want the music freak fandom to be ruined for you, I suggest you to click off the video in case my opinion does change your point of view of the fandom. This is not meant to make anyone upset in any way possible. This is just me stating my own opinion, and how do I say this? This is me just stating my own opinion, honestly, at this point. I just feel like you guys need a proper explanation on why I actually left the music freak fandom, because I wasn't completely honest at that time. If I'm being completely, utterly honest here, because we both know I wasn't being completely honest. Another one of the main problems of this fandom. What? That. Okay, so one of the biggest problems I've noticed recently in the music freak fandom is the sexualizing minors. Yes, and I mean half of the community is sexualizing minors. And when I mean sexualizing, I don't mean simply simping. I mean completely head over heels simping for a character, and it's genuinely a little too unhinged. You need to get your act together, because it's actually genuinely really annoying seeing people sexualize minors. Have you seen what they've said about Drew, Haley, Jake, stuff like that, and especially younger people? And I'm not saying this in a they're just the I'm not saying this in a angry way. I'm saying I've seen a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, sexualize Drew and Jake for absolute no reason. They shouldn't have no right to do that. And when I'm saying this from personal experience, I've seen how many people say how hot Drew is, how they want to rail him, and etc. He is a minor. He is 16 years old, and I have actual proof that he's 16. It says he's in high school. Why are people saying they want to rail him and saying weird things about him? Even simping for a character shouldn't be like it. You should not even be simping over a character that much. It's a minor. They're all minors, unless it's an adult that you can. But these are minors. I'm sick and tired of pretending that this is that this fandom is healthy, because it's really not. Yes, my second reason. Drake. I'm not a Drake hater. I don't hate Drake in any way possible. Honestly, I used to be a huge Drake shipper myself. But, it got ruined. Like every other ship. In my personal experience with this fandom and etc. I've been in the fandom for years now. Trust me, I would know from personal experience. Drake is a very common ship, and I don't hate you if you like Drake. But I met a lot of Drake shippers who are just toxic in general. All they do is sexualize Drake. I hope you guys do know that Drake is the most sexualized ship, right? You are aware of that. And if you're not, this should educate you, because, yeah. Drake is very sexualized in ways that they have intense and sexual moments that people make them have, and it's genuinely just all over the place. Just a reminder, 16-year-olds should not be doing something that sexual, and though I kind of do understand what they're trying to go for with here, they're teenagers, they're gonna be intimate. Oh my god. But that doesn't mean it's okay to do this, because it's really not. And I'm not trying to bash on Drake shippers. If you're a good Drake shipper and you don't get mad at people for liking a different ship as you, then that's chill with me. You're probably not even that bad of a person. It just, I've seen so many people sexualize Drake in ways that made me actually uncomfortable and hate the ship even more. And that brings me to my third reason. Third reason. My third reason is, honestly, this is the same thing as the Drake thing. Shippers hate different ships. Multi-shippers usually are the most calmest shippers I've seen in the entire community. Jaylee shippers get mad at Drake shippers get mad at Jaylee shippers. But you know what else they do? Is whenever I have personal experience, I made a lot of January and Ram videos, and Drake shippers went on it, and they didn't treat it as well as I would have wanted it to be treated. Because obviously, it's just me trying to have fun making silly little videos with my favorite rare ship, you know? It shouldn't be that deep, right? Right? No, it's deep for them. People are getting a little sensitive with those type of things. And I'm not saying this like, oh my god, you guys are such snowflakes. No, I'm saying this as you need to respect ships. It's not that hard. If the ship isn't problematic, leave it alone if you don't like it. Just let it be and try to avoid it at all costs if it really makes you that mad. Because I've seen so many like negative comments about different ships and it just never made sense to me. Why does a ship bother you so much? A ship is meant for when people just genuinely want to have fun, and you're ruining their fun by commenting random stuff like that. Okay, I might be getting a little too mad here. My next reason is just genuinely they defend toxic characters. Why would you defend? Okay, I understand defending Drew. We don't know much about him yet, but he is a bully. He's a bad person. We shouldn't like him. And people are going ahead and saying that he's a good person when he's really not. You guys should not be giving him that much credit and that much appreciation when he's mainly barely even an antagonist. And not to mention, everyone just praises him and acts like he's such a good person when no, he isn't. He's a big bully. He is a bully, and it's kind of infuriating seeing how people treat as if he is a good person. He isn't. It's so obvious. He's just. I get it. I still understand their point there. We don't know what he's been through, but don't jump into conclusions, though. I wouldn't say he's innocent at all charges, and a lot of people defend him with their lives, saying, well, the music club are just snowflakes. Imagine, like, being society calling a freak. Imagine being called a freak just because of an interest you have. Being bullied almost your whole life just because of a simple, silly interest. That's the bully being a snowflake, not the person. It's mind-blowing how people get the information wrong. I want people to understand this isn't normal. You should not be thinking what Drew is doing is good, because it's not. And I understand if you so heartily start liking me because of my opinion. That's your opinion, but my opinion is that people are defending Drew too much. He is a bad person. Admit it. You're just trying to make yourself feel better because you're defending a toxic person. He is a manipulator. He is toxic. He is a bully. You need to accept that, and you need to stop defending him. You can defend him about what Jake did to him, because Jake did something bad, but you cannot excuse his actions. His actions shouldn't be excused at any cost. And people still don't understand that, and they defend him. It's annoying. Really, it is. They're just excusing what the music club went through and saying that they're snowflakes for taking bullying seriously, because being someone who was actually bullied for a long period of their life, it sucks seeing how just negatively people are treating bullying and saying how they're being snowflakes. It's basically it's just not. Why would you do that? And like previously said, I'm just talking about the a part of the fandom. I don't hate the entire fandom for this. I just hate how people treat characters, minors. This is high school characters. They're in high school, and you need to accept that. You can, of course, have a crush on a minor, because, it's a minor. It's not sexual. But I've seen people saying how much they want to rail a minor. And it's always Drew. What the hell did Drew do? And it's annoying. I'm kind of sick of this. Plus, there's a lot of drama in it. People are impatient for Rosie Closey and etc. So, that's my main reason. Also because, kind of growing tired of it. I'm not saying I hate you guys for whatever wrong thing you did. If you do any of these, I suggest you at least attempt to stop, because that's kind of utterly disgusting. especially the sexualizing minors. Don't do that. That's weird. And actually kind of pretty much illegal, I'm pretty sure. But that's just what I think, in my opinion, on the Music Freak fandom. So don't call this a healthy fandom, because I'm pretty sure we both know it's not really that healthy. But who am I to know? I'm just some random person on the internet with an opinion. You don't have to agree, and I don't want arguments in the comments saying how I'm wrong in general. Like I said, this is my opinion. Okay. So everyone calm down, because I said it was my opinion. I'm still probably gonna end up getting hate and etc. But yeah. See ya.
Oh, it's just Weezer. Weezer? Oh my god, it's Weezer!